"What about the crystal river you mentioned?" asked Toodles. Mama Bear answered, "The crystal river flows from the very throne of God, Honey Bear. It flows all through the New Jerusalem. Sometimes it even comes up through the fountains in various places. You can swim in this river, and whoever does will wash away all the scars and hurts and boo-boos they got while they lived here on earth. In heaven you will only have good memories. Nothing will make you sad there. He will wipe away their tears from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." Revelation 21:4. "Heaven will be even happier than you can imagine," Mama Bear explained. That is what the scriptures mean when they say, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him." 1 Corinthians 2:9. In a few months, vacation time rolled around for the Bear family. Toodles and her brother and sister were super excited this year because they were going to Berryland. The day finally came when they were to leave for the trip. They drove and they drove and they drove until they finally came to Berryland. As they entered the gates, they saw people all around laughing and having a good time. There were big cartoon characters too, but what captured Toodles' attention the most was the huge castle that stood before them. Toodles had never seen such a magnificent-looking house before. Again, thoughts started whirling around in her head. "Mama Bear," she said, "if this isn't heaven, then I don't know what is." Her mother gently smiled, enjoying the self-assured yet questioning look on her daughter's face. "In heaven there will be grand mansions and houses fit for kings and queens like the castle you see in front of us. In fact, they will be even more beautiful and intricately designed. Anybody who decides to live for Jesus and serve Him here on earth will be rewarded with a special home made just for them in heaven. God knows what each of us like, and He will build our houses to include those very things. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." John 14:2. Mama Bear said, repeating what Jesus had told His followers. After many fun adventures at the Berryland Park, it was time for the family to return home. Even though it was really enjoyable, they all looked forward to sleeping in their own beds again. After the long car ride, Toodles' brother and sister went fast asleep, but Toodles was still wide awake. She thought about the happy times she had on the roller coaster ride and the humongous castle they had seen. She also remembered seeing all her favorite cartoon princesses. But then she remembered how Mama Bear said heaven would be even better than that. "You know, Mama, I think I would like to go to heaven someday." "But how do I get there?" she asked. "Well, it's not really very hard," said Mother Bear. "You need to decide now whether you're going to go there later on. It's like planning ahead for the biggest trip of your life. Would you like to pray about it with Daddy and Mama Bear right now?" asked Mama Bear. "Oh, yes," said Toodles. And children, you can pray with them too. Just close your eyes and say the words Mama and Daddy Bear said with Toodles. Dear Jesus, I want to know I will have a home with you in heaven. Please come into my heart and make me all clean on the inside. I know you are real, and I want to be your friend and follow you. Thank you, Jesus, for hearing my prayer. After they had prayed, Toodles felt especially peaceful. She knew her life would never be the same. It was as if she had become a whole new person on the inside. And best of all, she knew she would have a home in heaven with God forever. Toodles walked inside with Mama and Daddy, and Mama tucked her in bed and kissed her on her forehead. Good night, precious honey bear. Good night, Mama. The end.